Cookie Swirl, see?
Oh, oh, oh. Happy Halloween, Bubbleisha! Pinkie Pie, wow, your hair! Look at it. I thought it would add a pop of fun. So what you doing? I was gonna bake a pumpkin cake. Would you like to help me? I love baking, of course! Ooh, a pumpkin cake. Maybe we can add a surprise candy middle, too. A surprise middle to the cake? Yes, it's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so awesome. Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and get started. Chocolatey chippy cookies, happy Halloween! Are you ready to get cooking? We're gonna be cooking the perfect cake by using the Perfectly Pumpkin Premium Cake Mix.
We are gonna be making a super duper big pumpkin-shaped cake, and like Pinkie Pie suggests,
We're gonna add candy in the middle. So let's get cooking.
so here is my mixture. Ooh, and it's actually gonna be flavored in this yummy, yummy pumpkin cake flavor. Get out a bowl.
It smells pumpkin-y already. All right, what do we do now? What do we do now? We are gonna mix in a cup of water, oil, and eggs. Ooh, excellent. Watery wonderful.
And crack the eggs.
Woo!
Ooh. Now it's time to mix everything up. All right, so the cake batter has all been mixed up. Ooh, it smells so pumpkin-y. All right, now it's time to get the cake pan all ready to go. So I'm gonna be using this bundt cake pan that has a really cool little design on it. It kind of has a swirly whirly. I think it'll be perfect for a pumpkin. So to make sure the cake doesn't stick to it, I'm gonna spray it with this cooking spray.
It smells so buttery, just because of the cooking spray.
Yum. Now I'm gonna pour the batter in as evenly as I can. Ooh, careful of that middle.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right, there we go. Make sure this is all nice and even. Don't want an uneven pumpkin. Kind of give it a shake.
And into the oven it goes. All right.
Ooh, the cake is yummy, yummy, delicious out of the oven. Nice and hot and goldeny brown.
Yes, okay.
So this is one part of the pumpkin cake. Remove the top. Whoop, I want the perfect pumpkin shape, so I'm just gonna cut the top off.
Very, very carefully.
Here we go. Now that I've got my pumpkin shape, I'm going to flip it over. Ah, there's the middle. Oh, it makes like a little mini cupcake in the middle. That's so cute. So I'm gonna take one of these. Whoop. And now it shouldn't stick to the pan at all. Ah, perfect. All right, so there's one part of the surprise pumpkin. Now I'm gonna flip the cake again. All right, so I just flipped it upside down and ta-da! Okay, so now this first part of the pumpkin cake is all ready, so I'm gonna set this aside. But now we need to cook the other half of the pumpkin so it has a top.
So it's time to mix up some more pumpkin cake.
So in my bowl, I'm gonna add another box of cake mix.
And repeat all the steps again.
Water, half cup oil, and 3 eggs.
Oh!
Woo! Spray out my bundt cake.
Boo, 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 put that butter on, butter it up real good. Yum, 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 yummy, yummy, yummy time. Yummy time.
Yum, yum. Make sure it's nice and even. There we go. Looks pretty good. Now into the oven it goes. Woo! All right, the second piece of the pumpkin is totally done. So now I'm gonna cut off the top portion of this one as well. All right, so now I'm just gonna remove the top portion. Here we go, remove the top. And underneath it, we've got the little whole piece. Now what I'm gonna do, because it's gonna be like a fun little surprise cake, I'm gonna plug the hole a little bit by using the little whole piece. So I'm just gonna cut this a little bit and add it to the bottom.
Now it's time to make the frosting.
So I've got some white vanilla frosting. Pop it. Ooh, there is nothing like yummy, yummy icing. Yum. So I've got one part of my pumpkin here, so I'm going to add icing to the one layer of it. So this is gonna act as icing glue, gluing the pumpkin together.
La da da, da da da.
Okay, so now there's one part of the pumpkin. So now to glue the pieces together, the icing is gonna act as the glue, so I just have to flip the top part on. Here we go, attach on. Woo! Yes! Okay, so it looks super duper good. It is taking some pumpkin shape now. I'm just gonna trim the edge of it just a little bit. Now to make the icing, to make it look like a pumpkin, I've got this orange Halloween food coloring. And I'm gonna be using the pumpkin orange color. I'm gonna drop it right into my icing tub. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7,
8, 9, 10. And now mix it all together. Ooh. Here we go. It's getting a little bit more orangier now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, now that the icing is ready, I'm gonna fill up the hole. So I'm gonna mix some candy corn with some yummy M&Ms. Mix them on up.
Mix the candy corn together.
Make a fun little Halloween mix and add to the middle of the pumpkin. Ooh. Place a little piece on top for the topper from my leftover. Now it's time to frost the cake.
Turn it into an orange pumpkin.
La da da. Woo!
Do.
Just ice this pumpkin cake. Now for the pumpkin stem, I'm just gonna add on that little piece that was the extra. Open up my frosting. Now I don't need as much, so in a little separate container, I'm going to add my green. And add in my food coloring.
Mix it all together.
Now I'm just going to ice the stem.
Of the pumpkin. La da 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 da.
Oh, the pumpkin cake is completed!
And Pinkie, the best thing about it is that there's a candy surprise in the middle. Yee! I love surprises! Okay, we have to cut it open like right now. Yee!
All right, so the super duper fun thing about this cake is that the candies are hidden on the inside. So when you go to cut the cake, here we go. Pumpkin surprise! There's one cut and two. Take out the slice. Oh no, the cake is falling apart. No. Woo, there is the candy surprise in the middle. That is so cool to see the candy just pour out of the cake. That is so cool.
There is the candy on the inside. Woohoo! Yay! Extra fun candy in a cake. I love surprises. This cake was so much fun.
Yay, Cookies! I hope you have the best Halloween today. Do not forget to Cakey your way on over to my next video, which will be filled with lots more surprises. Woohoo! Bye, Cookies!
I noticed that there was a Shopkins that was also hiding inside of the pumpkin cake. But which Shopkins was it? The jelly beans? Jelly bee.
The Tootsie Roll?
Tootsie cute. Or the bubblegum bubbles?